Hello, I'm Mark Ramsey, President of Effective Project Solutions. This is training of the client and performing organization projects. This is for users who are comfortable with a basic project entry and want to take advantage of dual project power. When you first open Program Leader, the operational mode is Basic. The project type Basic is undesignated in this aspect. We will create a project type Basic for an example. I'll just name it a basic project. We'll have J. Smith as a project manager and call this project number 1. We go back to activity entry. Let's create a test activity and link to this project record. Now the project number and manager show in the header. The financial entry panel also shows the project name. Let's use Program Leader's automation to create client and performing organization records. This will get you proficient enough. Later you can delve into the details of these records. Let's create an activity and assign a new project to it. We will call this a client project. Note the Make Project Record button appears fuchsia here. The project entry button also turns fuchsia. The header indicates there is no information for this project either in the project entry panel records. So click the Make Project Record fuchsia button or the project entry button. The project name gets copied automatically into this field. We're going to enact the advanced operational mode. The Select Project type appears and allows designation of project as either client or performing organization. You can leave this alone, but then the segregation of reports into client and performing organization projects won't be available to this project. So select one of the two project types. If this is a project that will contain activities that you will show to your client, click in the circle Client. And for this example, that's what we will do. Otherwise, performing organization. We will click Client. Now, I want to add a performing organization project and link it to this one. First, look into Link an Unrelated Performing Organization Project field pull-down for an unlinked project that you may want to use. Now, I don't want any of these. Let's add a new one. Let's name it in a way that's convenient. Allow Program Leader to append a standard suffix to the client's project name. Enter the suffix of your choice in the field Your Organization Abbreviation. The default is your_org, and I will leave it be. Now I click the fuchsia button, add a performing organization project for this client project. The fuchsia reminds you to make selections. Note that Performing Organization Project is labeled in this panel to the left, and it's already selected as project type because that's the automation that we were looking for. Click Update, and you are sent back to the client project that you just left. Fill in the client name. Click Update, and you're back to the Activity Entry panel. Just like that, you finished entering these projects. Client and performing organization project information is shown in the header. There is no WBS Manager in the header because we have not created a WBS for this new project. There is nothing in the WBS element pull-down either. Let's enter a WBS element for this project. Let's call it Financial. Click Update, make WBS element record. Yes, click it. You add a new WBS element. The element Financial is filled in for you. The project name that it's related to is filled in, and you just have to assign a manager. There, it returns you back to the activity entry panel. In the header, you can see the WBS Manager is now shown. You can stop this training here and enjoy the dual project feature. When you want to edit project names or project numbers, start this video from here. Now, let's go back to the project panel. Let's add a record and select Performing Organization Project. See at the left, the box indicates this. The project name label changes to Performing Organization Project name. Next, enter or select the remaining fields. Click Update and you're done. Note to the right, the record links to no other records yet. That's because this is a brand new project record. Let's change the name to make it obvious that this is a Performing Organization Project. Now when you make a change, you are asked to confirm or not confirm that you want the change. This will ripple the change through any activity or work breakdown instruction records. Let's create a client project that links to this. We'll add record, select client project. Let me enter a project name. Now you want to link a Performing Organization project. The one we just entered we'll want to do. Let's look for it in the pull down. And there it is, a perf org project, my org. There, click Update and it's entered. We should enter a client name, project manager. Well, actually, the project number copies automatically from the Performing Organization project because it's good to have the project numbers the same between the two, because in reality they are the same project. It's just reporting to different audiences. I'll click Update. A green button, go to Performing Organization Record, appears here. You click it and it will take you to the related Performing Organization record. Notice that the client project information shows up in the header. Click Go to Client Record and it takes you back to the client record. There is logic that warns you that you are using the same project number for the same kind of project. The warning is fuchsia coloring of the project number field. For example, two client projects should not carry the same project number. I will change the 3 to a 2 and we can see what happens. It turns fuchsia because another project, a client project or a undefined project from the basic mode, carries the project number 2. So let's correct that. What is permitted in project number equality is one client project and one linked Performing Organization project can carry the same number. There is a pull-down menu for project number. If there is an available project number to use from an unused Performing Organization project, you could choose it from here. Let's go to the table view for projects. It sorts by project name by default, so a basic project comes up to the top. The basic project is what we started this lesson with. It's an undefined type of project. Then we did a client project and linked it to a client project your org. Then we entered a client project your org, and that actually shows as record number 4. And then we link it to a client project, and you can see this linking in this indented field underneath a client project. Now, this next column, client name, is contextual, meaning that if you're on a client project, it will say client name. If you're on a Performing Organization project, it'll say program manager to identify what these people are for this particular project you selected. Now let's click the Operational Mode button. Note that the project type and performing organization projects and client fields dim. The fields dim because the basic mode does not bother with these fields. However, the project type that you've put in is not lost. The record number over in the first column is a relative number assigned to records according to the prevailing sort order. It is not a record ID number. Only activities have record IDs. Click on it and the record will appear in the project panel. This is the project auditorium. It carries a different record number, but that's because this has a different sort. This has been a training video for making client and performing organization projects. This is also the final training video for Program Leader. Sincere best wishes for successful projects. This has been Mark Ramsey.